The finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Springer drop step going back, gone straight into the visitors bullpen. What a start to this one. Home run number 10 on the year, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Austin Slater stands in. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Gausman, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch is outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Springer there makes the catch, and there's one away. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
No ball, one strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Springer drop step going back, way back there, and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Tauchman sizing this one up. And there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out, base is empty. That's a strike, and the count is 2-2. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at-bat.
Sosa brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, Andrew Vaughn now. Gausman back to work. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
1 strike.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Kyle Teel at the plate now as he chases after that one. That one miss.
1 strike.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And next to hit for the Sox, Nick Maton.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Varsho hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Anthony Santander. And that one fouled off. Comebacker to the mound. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Ernie Clements next up for the Blue Jays. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That's a slider for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
1 out. Runner at second. And next is the designated hitter. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lunging, but can't bring it in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here's George Springer.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, right side. And it falls. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
One strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Robert on the move. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate. Save. It's 2-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
The 0-2. Springer on the run. Good job to fight that one off. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Lenyn Sosa.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. It's 3-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Here's Josh Rojas. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. High fly ball right field, and that is Springer. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the White Sox DH, Austin Slater. Flied to right his first time. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball there. The 0-2. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Bichette. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto, set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. Swinging a foul straight back. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Not looking his first time up. Fly ball to right. Tauchman grabs it on the run.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And there's the strike.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
Robert makes the play, and that ends the inning. And we're back. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Green back to work. There's the strike. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. Be straight.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So up next for Chicago, Nick Maton. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a swing and a miss there.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground, right side. tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Out there to center. Robert hustling after it. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Kirk up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runs, no hits, no errors. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Sewald.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Sosa at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Josh Rojas. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson getting loose out there. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Now it's the DH, Austin Slater. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just missing there. 1-2 the count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fires over to Guerrero. Third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 3. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter, Nathan Lucas.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
No ball. 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on base. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
No one can get there. It falls in. And the go-ahead run is on base. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. And that one fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that drops foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tags from third to the plate. Safe. And we are tied. Anthony Santander at the plate. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Number 64 done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the White Sox, Justin Anderson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Inside. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So they new inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. 1 for 3.
Number 43, Ryan Bird.
That one to first, and he can't come up with it. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Splits the plate. 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground. And it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teel.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Nick Maton. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That's inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 6-3.
Gets the job done as he brings.
One out, runner at second. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit on the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Fought off foul. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Austin Slater getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And he swings over the top there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So here comes the closer here in the ninth, Penn Murphy.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Wagner stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
To third, Rojas. Off-balance speed, there's one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Throw to first, ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, you break this 8-game losing streak, so it's been a couple of series since you've gotten a win, but you really come into each series looking to take the first 2 games and win that. They haven't done it. They started today, and hopefully this will continue.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.